Welcome back to the second half here on DouglasCountyDigest.com. We're getting ready to start the second half of the championship game of the LOVC Boys Basketball Tournament as the Northwest Division champion Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond takes on the Southeast Division champion Hutsonville-Palestine. We've played one half so far, and the Knights have a 34-28 lead over the Tigers. After one quarter, it looked like it was going to be a little bit different story. Hutsonville-Palestine had a 17-16 lead after one quarter. And in the second quarter, the Knights kind of took over there. Leading scorer for Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond is Tyler Shuring. He has 11. A real balanced effort after that. Several guys all here in the scoring book. Jeremy Plank has 5. Tanner Brewer has 4. Chris Davis with a 3. Colton Yeakley has 3. Hunter Cam, Avery Schrock, Cole Garman, and Kyle Fagan all with 2. Hutsonville-Palestine not as spread out. They've only got 5 guys that have scored, led by Landon Williams with 12 points, and then followed up by Keenan Necht, who has 5, and 4 each for Justin Lawrence and Graham Alsbach. Trent Newland has 3. So we are getting ready to start the second half here. The Knights 2 quarters away from an overall LOVC championship. 6-point lead here. Tigers with the ball though. Feed it inside and immediately collapsed on by 3 Knights. It was Graham Alsbach. He tried to put one high off the glass. It didn't go down. Knights push it ahead. Number 3, Tanner Brewer with it, 21. Shuring gonna drive to the basket, sidesteps a couple defenders, and lays it in. Tyler Shuring with 13. He picked up 2 fouls early on in the game, then never got any more after that. His coach, Dale Shuring, got him out wisely at times when he could, and the backups, the subs, played a good job in his place. The Knights were able to take that lead back. Another forced shot there by the Tigers. Another fast break here for the Knights. Taken away, though. Who's going to end up with it? Ball is out of bounds. It's going to go off of 13, Cole Garman. Cheerleader hands the ball back to the referee there, and the Tigers will take possession. 8-point lead matches the Knights' biggest lead of the contest. Tigers with it now. I think maybe they had 7 at one point. They go into the lane and then back out. When they get inside the lane there, it's immediately collapsed on by the Knights. Landon Williams with it, number 23. Gave it to 22, Alsbach, now 21, Trent Newland. Into the corner, Williams behind the arc, puts one up, doesn't go down. He was pretty good early on from 3. Fast break, shot goes up, doesn't go down. But Tanner Brewer, number 3, is going to head to the free throw line for Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond. Foul is against number 12, Justin Lawrence, his third, team's first here in the second half. Free throw is no good. Tanner Brewer stuck on 4 points right now. Got a chance to get up to 5 here. 6:27 left to go in the third quarter from Arcola. Shot is good. Brewer has 5 now, and it's a 37-28 Knights lead. 9-point lead, biggest lead for either team so far tonight in this game. Drive to the basket, Williams puts one up, but no good off the back iron. Necht fighting hard and gets an offensive rebound. Back out to Alsbach, 22, he drives. We're going to get a foul called against the Knights. On the floor though, so it'll just be a foul there, no shooting foul. Tanner Brewer, his second, team's first here in the second half. Tigers to inbound underneath their own basket. They get it right inside, and as Graham Alsbach tried to decide what he was going to do, he couldn't quite make up his mind, lost the handle on it. Knights pushed ahead, and we get a travel against the Knights as they got into that same position as the Tigers did. Couldn't decide exactly what to do, held on to the ball just a little too long. Travel called against them, and it'll go back to the Tigers. Williams trying to find some space. It's a little clear out move, pull up jumper, kicks his feet, and it doesn't go down. We're starting to see some of those shots missed by Hutsonville that went down in the first part of the game. Both these teams played last night, won their respective divisions. Here we go, can we get an easy basket here for Williams? He puts that one in. Landon Williams, he's got 14 points tonight. That was his first 2-pointer. We're going to blocking foul called against Graham Alsbach for Hutsonville-Palestine. 37-30, it's a 7-point Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond lead. Alsbach picks that one up, his third, team second. Both teams fouled quite a bit in the first half. Possibly seeing that trend continue here in the second half. Chris Davis, number 10, out top with the ball, back into the game. Schuring puts up a 3 and it goes down. 16 points tonight for Schuring. 3-pointer at the other and quickly put up. Rebound taken away. We get a collision there. Foul is actually going to go against Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond. It's kind of two guys in the same space at the same time. Brewer grabbed the rebound and kind of turned around and just ran over, I guess. I think it was 21, Trent Newland. Brewer's third, team second. Inbound pass. It's going to go off the leg of Hutsonville-Palestine. Tried to force that one in, got knocked out of bounds. It'll be Knight's ball. 10-point Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond lead. Just a little over 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Get it inside, and its shot goes down. Cole Garman, he's got 4 points, going to head to the free throw line with a chance for 5. Foul is against Landon Williams, his third. So by my count, we've got 4 members of the Hutsonville-Palestine team with 3 fouls apiece. Lawrence, Alsbach, Williams, Net. 42-30, it's up to 12. Garman goes off the back iron. The rebound goes to Kyle Fagan, though, into the game. Reserves have played a big part in this game for Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond. Much deeper squad than the Tigers. It's showing off tonight. Schuring hounded, finds some room, throws his pass to 13 Cole Garman. 10 Davis with it out top. He's going to drive, pull up, and knocks it down. Chris Davis with 5 points so far. Hutsonville-Palestine going to call a timeout as the Knights have ramped up a 14-point lead. 44-30, Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond over Hutsonville-Palestine. 4:33 left to go in the third quarter. Earlier before this game, Tri-County from the Southeast Division won the third place game over Northwest Division runner-up Decatur LSA. The Knights, who trailed by 1 point after 1 quarter, have now opened up a 14-point lead with 4:33 left to go in the third. Foul trouble early, but they're so deep, they're able to move so many guys in and out and get contributions from all of them that the foul trouble has not really hurt them. It's kind of gotten spread out a little bit. Tyler Schuring had 2 early on. He still has 2. Tanner Brewer and Chris Davis each have 3, but they've each contributed in their own ways and haven't had to sit too much. And when they have, they've had guys that can come in and do the job for them. Chris Davis has done a nice job off the bench helping out. Kyle Fagan and Colton Yeakley also helping out in the post tonight. Getting important rebounds and making some shots too. 4:33 left to go in the third quarter. Hutsonville-Palestine gets the ball inbound to 23 Landon Williams. He's guarded tightly by 10 Davis. 22 Alsbach with it. Fagan on him. Fagan took a knee but got right back up. Drive through the lane. Shot off the front iron, no good. It was 21 Trent Newland who missed the shot and then knocked the ball out from behind. Goes out of bounds off his hands. Tyler Schuring going to take a rest. Knights with the ball and a 14-point advantage. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the third. There's a nice give and go foul from behind as Davis tried to make it to the basket. Ben Martinez, number 5 for Hutsonville-Palestine. Junior going to get called for his first, team's 4th. Chris Davis. Misses that first one. It goes everywhere but through. Yeakley going to come back into the game. Cole Garman going to take a seat. That one's good. Little hard box out by Martinez there. Very unnecessary as the free throw goes through. Bad feelings from the last foul. Shot goes up and good. That's the first basket for a while for Hutsonville-Palestine. Justin Lawrence has 7 points tonight. 46-32 is the night lead. 3:50 left to go in the third. It's down to 14. Drive along the baseline. Shot put up and blocked. Folks in front of us thought it was a clean block. Referee along the baseline begs to differ. 22, Allspach, his fourth, team's fifth. Jeremy Plank at the free throw line. Misses that one, rattles in and out. Nathan Kiger, number 20, into the game for Hutsonville-Palestine. I believe that's the first time we have seen the sophomore into the game. Plank with a chance at another one. He's got 5. And we have a lane violation called against the Knights. It's going to wipe off that basket. Tyler Schuring back into the game. 3:43 left to go in the third, 45-32. Hutsonville-Palestine trails the Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond Knights. Justin Lawrence, number 12, has it guarded tightly by 21 Schuring. Tried to execute a little give and go. They're going to say it went out of bounds off of 10 Chris Davis. So the Tigers will retain an inbound along the baseline. 3:30 left to go in the third. Shot up and good. That's what the Tigers are going to need. They're going to need Landon Williams to get hot like he was early on in this contest. He's got 17. It's 45-35. Down to a 10-point lead. And just as I say that, Tyler Schuring heads to the basket, drives to the lane, lays it up and good. 12-point lead now for the Knights, 47-35. Williams trying to find some room, gets it to Martinez, 5 in the corner. Back out top with 23, Landon Williams. He puts up another one, kind of forced it, no good. Fagan gets the rebound. It almost went out of bounds. It does not, though. He was able to give it to Schuring. Schuring was able to find 10 Chris Davis, who brings it down the court. Almost drew a foul there, some hard contact. Ball goes through the hands of Williams, fed along the baseline to Fagan. He puts it up and in, and another foul against Hutsonville-Palestine. Kyle Fagan finishes at the basket, draws the foul on the Tigers, and will head to the free throw line with a chance to get his 5th point of the night. Foul against Ben Martinez, number 5, his second, team 6th. So 2:41 left to go in the third. Hutsonville-Palestine with 6 fouls. Fagan with a little one-arm dribble there. He makes it. Kyle Fagan doing a nice job off the bench. 3-pointer put up, and that was forced and well short. Fagan now with the save along the baseline. Tips it into Schuring, who gives it to Davis. And Coach Dale Schuring puts up the 2 hands. Slow it down, fellas. 15-point lead. We don't need to force anything. We're going to try and find the best backdoor cut. Schuring almost had it. Yeakley thought about giving it to him, but instead decides to pull it right back out to make sure they get the best possible look. Davis thinks about a 3, drives through the lane again. Going to get called for a foul here. And that should be free throws. That's number 7, 1-1. Personal foul on 21, Trent Newland. Knights are now in the bonus with a 15-point lead and 2:10 left to go in the third. Makes that one, Chris Davis. Playing quite a bit tonight and doing a great job out there for Coach Dale Schuring's squad. He's got 7. Hunter Cam going to come into the game for the Knights and replace Jeremy Plank. 51-35 is the Knights' lead. 16-point advantage with 2:10 left to go in the third. Shot up and good. Chris Davis going to be replaced by Avery Schrock. True team effort here so far from Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond. But that's what we've seen these last couple years covering this team. Shouldn't be any surprise. Landon Williams with it now, guarded by one, Hunter Cam. Into the corner for a three, off the front iron, bounces around a little bit. Yeakley comes up with it. Knights have it. That's 11, Avery Schrock. Three-point well has possibly dried up for Hutsonville-Palestine. Jump shot no good for Schuring, and a foul is going to be called against number 3, Tanner Brewer. His fourth, I believe. Yep, that's the case. Brewer has 4. Team just has 3 here in the third quarter compared to the 7 for Hutsonville-Palestine. Early on in the game, it was the Knights in foul trouble. Now it's the Tigers. 17-point Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond lead. Minute 35 left to go. Ball knocked away by the defense of the Knights. Going to stay with the Tigers. They will inbound in their end of the floor. Along the sideline, going to be keyed in by 12, Justin Lawrence. He gives it 23, Landon Williams, then 12, Lawrence gets it right back. 22, Allsbach. Pull-up jumper high off the glass, no good. Schrock got a rebound. Throws away, tried to force it up. Trying to go for a little cherry-picking basket there for 34, Keenan Necht. Ball goes out of bounds. You don't need those turnovers if you're the Tigers, down at 17 with 1:19 left to go in the third. Got to make those possessions count. And now the Knights can set up their offense and work to find that best possible look. Working on setting those screens and the backdoor cuts. Schuring running through a couple screens, gets it out top. He's going to drive and then throw it over to 13, Cole Garman. Garman works in the lane, does a little move to clear some space, and draws a foul. Foul is on 21, Trent Newland. I've got him for 2. That's what the scoreboard says. I thought the PA announcer said it was his third, but shot missed there by Cole Garman. 18 fouls this half against Hutsonville-Palestine. 56.7 seconds left to go before the fourth quarter. 17-point advantage for the Knights. Second one no good. Colton Yeakley steps in the lane, gets it right back. Disappointed they missed those free throws. Cole Garman goes right to the basket and lays it in. He's got a total of 6 tonight. 54-35, 19-point Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond lead. 40 seconds left to go. Williams puts one up, gets fouled, doesn't go down, but not a smart move there by Hunter Cam. Gonna stop the clock and gonna send Landon Williams to the free throw line. Cam's second, team's fourth. 23, Landon Williams gonna head to the free throw line. He missed that one. I think that's probably the first time he's missed from the line tonight. 17 points for Landon Williams. He's got 2 more coming up. He misses that one. He's kind of off the mark here. He made that 3 a little bit ago to kind of slow down things a little bit from Arthur's end. But he's missed 2 in a row here. Makes that one, swishes it through. So 36.9 seconds left to go. Clock's not starting here. There we go. 54-36 is the Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond lead. 13, Cole Garman with it. Gives it over to 11, Avery Schrock. Knights looking for that best available look, and hopefully it'll come with about 4 or 5 seconds left on the clock. If you're Dale Schuring, you want to make sure that you don't give Hutsonville-Palestine a chance. At the worst, you'll have an 18-point lead going into the fourth quarter of the LOVC championship game. Skip pass across over to Schuring. He puts the 3 up. It's off the back iron. 4 seconds left to go. Ball's up in the air. Martinez going to come down with it. He's got to throw it up from half court, and it'll be well short. We've played 3 quarters here in Arcola for the LOVC Boys Basketball Conference Tournament Championship game, and Arthur-Lovington-Atwood-Hammond has a 54-36 lead over Hutsonville-Palestine. Come back for the fourth quarter and close this one out with us here on DouglasCountyDigest.com.